Hello. Please hit like button and subscribe my channel. Also press bell icon for future video notifications. Thanks.
A new laboratory-stage mRNA vaccine that teaches the immune system to recognize the saliva from tick bites could prevent these bugs from feeding on and transmitting tick-borne diseases to people, according to a recent study my colleagues and I conducted in the FICRIG lab at the Yale School of Medici. Some animals repeatedly exposed to tick bites are eventually able to develop resistance to tick feeding, where the ticks either detach soon after biting or cause skin redness that alerts the host to remove them. Scientists have observed this tick immunity in several animals that don't typically serve as hosts to ticks, including guinea pigs, rabbits and cows. In laboratory settings, guinea pigs bitten 2 to 3 times by ticks are able to develop robust immunity against them. While there have not been any formal studies on tick immunity in humans, people who have been repeatedly exposed to ticks can get itchy skin after getting bitten, a symptom that may be associated with tick immunity. Lyme disease, a tick-borne illness that can cause long-term problems in some who catch it, is a growing health threat. Unfortunately, no vaccine is available, yet T.co/mappinc8rar, Bloomberg Opinion, at B Opinion, July 31, 2021. Our lab was curious if we could induce tick immunity without tick bites. So we developed an mRNA vaccine called 19ISP that teaches cells to recognize 19 selected proteins present in the spit that Ixodes scapularis, also known as the deer or black-legged tick, leaves on the skin during a bite. We found that guinea pigs vaccinated with 19ISP developed skin redness after they were bitten, indicating that their immune system was activated and recruited inflammatory cells to the site to fight off infection. Like other animals that developed tick immunity after repeated bites, the ticks were unable to feed on the guinea pigs and quickly detached. None of the vaccinated guinea pigs tested positive for Borrelia burgdorferi, the bacteria that causes Lyme disease. Conversely, almost half of the non-vaccinated guinea pigs tested positive for Borrelia infection. Beyond Lyme disease, ticks also transmit several other pathogens that can cause serious and potentially life-threatening conditions. Tick ranges have increased with climate change, putting more people and animals at risk for tick-borne diseases. The graph above shows the annual incidence of Lyme disease in the U.S. based on cases that local and state health departments report to Centers for Disease Control, CDC. Diseases from ticks and mosquitoes have tripled. What's unique about the 19ISP mRNA vaccine is that instead of directly targeting the pathogen that causes the disease like traditional vaccines, 19ISP was able to stimulate resistance to the carrier of the disease, ticks, and prevent them from TR. Our study also suggests that this form of tick-based vaccination, teaching the body to rapidly recognize and react to being bitten by a tick, may be sufficient to prevent infection. What still isn't known: while guinea pigs were able to develop tick immunity, we've found that animals like mice do not. We plan to test this mRNA vaccine model in other animals, such as rabbits, to better understand how tick immunity varies in different tick hosts. We also plan to develop vaccines for other tick-borne pathogens and test for whether immunity extends to different tick species as well. Our hope is that vector-based mRNA vaccines targeting the disease carrier can be applied to other vector-borne diseases. What's next? We plan on conducting studies on people who already have Lyme disease or who are repeatedly exposed to ticks to see if they have developed antibodies that recognize the proteins in 19ISP. This will further clarify how tick immunity works, and may eventually lead to clinical trials testing these vaccines in people. Andalib Sajid is a staff scientist with the National Institutes of Health. This article is republished from the conversation under a Creative Commons license. Read the original article. Please support my channel to grow by pressing subscribe button and the bell icon. We will notify you technological news. Thank you.